Hey friends, it's Len here at 1A Auto. Today we're going to be working on our 1996 Dodge Ram 1500, and I want to show you something very basic, removing your Twitter speaker. Should be fairly easy. I can do it, and you can do it too. As always, if you need any parts, you can check us out at 1aauto.com. Thanks. Okay, so we've got a couple Phillips head screws, one here and one here. We'll take those out. We've got our two screws. They're both the same. This right here can move around now. That's nice. Cool. All right, we've got another screw up here. Get that out of there. Looks the same as the other two. Nothing special. Set all three of those aside. Now this door panel, we're just going to feel around, make sure that there's no more screws. Sometimes you'll feel a couple coming along the bottom there. This does not feel like it has any, so we're doing all right. We have a couple plastic trim tools. The reason why we're using plastic is because we're going to be going up against the paint. And if you're worried about your paint, then of course you don't want to scratch it up with metal. Come right in here like this. Just going to go right along. Okay, lift this up. As you go, you're gonna just kind of jam it towards the forward position, or I guess towards the front of the vehicle. There we are. And that's just because on the back side of this, we've got all these little clips, and they go inside these hooky-doos. And these things, I don't know why Dodge did it, but they've got some so you need to slide straight up and down. You got some that you need to slide forward and back. Whatever, I'm sure they had their reasons. But anyway, we've got this almost off now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the wiring off of the back here. So the next thing we're going to want to do is disconnect this right here. There's a little tab. You can usually grab it with your thumb if you can't. Small pocket screwdriver. Just grab it, pull it away, give this top area a little wiggle. Should want to slide right out. Awesome. So right here, there's a little tab. You can use your thumb if you want. Try to push it, just be careful for a pinch. I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna push right here. That lets this come up. Now if we come this side, we can lift right up on this. Awesome. I'm just gonna go right like this, see if I can get it to go down and through. This is great. Now we can get our door panel right out of the way and keep on plugging away. Okay friends, we've got the door panel off. We can see our Twitter speaker here. Let's take out our Phillips head screws. There's two of them that you can see. You can use a screwdriver if you want, or if you have a bit driver, that works just as well. I'm just gonna grab this, get a nice little tug. It's got a magnet on it, so it's gonna try to stick all around here. All right. Goes up into there, and then around to here. So I'm just going to grab this little tab. Let's see, which way is it going to want to pull out. There we go. Pull that down. Just going to grab a little forky tool here. I'll show you how to pop that out of there. Our little forky tool. This is great because you can go right along where the clip is and then in between the door panel and pop it right out. One just like this. We're gonna do the same to this one. Awesome. Grab this, we'll pull it right out of here. Easy peasy. Okay friends, here we go. We've got our tweeter speaker. We're just gonna come through here and then bring it around to right here. So I'm just gonna stick my fingers through. Woo! Grab that. Pull it through. Awesome. Bring this up here. You got a little tab that goes there. 2 holes. Bonk, bonk. There we go. I'll grab my mounting screws. There's one. Here's number 2. Cool. Just gonna snug this up. This one. Make sure that they're nice and tight. Last thing we want is these things loosening up driving down the road. This right here, it's gonna go in this hole. This one. And this. Booyah. All right. So it's gonna be time to get the door panel on here. Before we go ahead and do that, we're gonna take out all these push pins. All right, and we're gonna put them right into the door panel, and then we'll put the door panel in, and the push pins will hold it to the door. To do that, you're gonna use something as simple as this. It's a little forky tool. Just like that. Give it a little twist. Whatever you gotta do to get these puppies to pull out. They make them nice and long for you. That's what they look like. They got like a little ear there, and that's where it's gonna slide over the door panel. And then these little ears right here are what hold into this hole. We'll take all these out and we can continue. So these little tabs, the push pins, got that area right there that I showed you before. It just slides right in, okay? Bonk. There we are. Do the same for all of them, and then we can continue. Okay, friends, let's get this door panel on. I'm gonna take the electrical connector, or the electrical harness here. Try to bring it up and through this. Can be a little tricky sometimes. Try to get out of the way. Just give it a, there it is. Just have to be a little forceful with it sometimes. That's okay. We've got our electrical connector right here for our mirror switch. We're gonna plug that in. You can tell which way it goes because it has this little nub right here, and that lines up with the nub in there. Slide it in, give it a tug. Ooh, don't pull the whole thing right off the door though. Put that back on there. Cool. All right, let's bring this up. What we're gonna pay attention to now is the door handle. Just gonna try to pull the door handle through its hole. Slide this over. Awesome. We've got our lock. Just take the lock, just bring it right through the hole. Awesome. Bring the door panel down, get it so all of our little push pin / pitons are going to be lined up with our holes. Once you get a couple of them started in, generally speaking, all the rest will be lined up. The hardest ones for me to see are the top ones. But it is important to get them lined up. Awesome. Down along our side here. Same thing along this side. Just line up as many of them as you can before you start bonking them in. One in the center here that is lined up but not going in. There it is. Ah, yeah. Awesome. You just want to make sure that your door lock can flow up and down easily. If it can't, this could be wedged a little bit. Maybe the bar got bent in some of the process that you were doing. If that's the case, well, you're just gonna have to pop this back out of the way and see what you can do about bending it, because you want this to make sure that it can go up and down. That looks really great. I would say we can continue. So now we're gonna take our long screw and we're gonna go right up in here. Just try to find the hole real quick and then we'll get out of the way. There it is. Okay. We don't need it to be too tight. We don't want to break the plastic or anything. We just need it to pull this right up against. That looks pretty great. We can move along. Grab our switch here. It's just going to slide in. Let's take a look at it. Goes in the back side first, and then the front side. Bonk, bonk. Very nice. We're going to grab our little cup with our 2 mounting screws. Put it facing the right way. You got your holes. You can see where it goes right down into the door. Phillips head. Start that one in. Yeah. Start this one in. Okay, we're just going to bring it all the way down. That's snug. Awesome.
Thanks for watching. Visit 1aauto.com, your place for DIY auto repairs, for great parts, great service, and more content.